Hello, welcome to all of you. Today we are going to have Margaret coaching model presentation. We are registering this presentation for YouTube, and I hope you enjoy this presentation from Margaret. And afterwards, we will share a little bit about the impressions that people had about this presentation, this coaching model. So I hope you enjoy it, and welcome, Margaret.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll share my screen now.
Yes. Right, you are allowed now.
So good afternoon, everyone. It's really a pleasure to connect with you all. And I'm immensely grateful for this opportunity to present my coaching model to you. My coaching model is entitled Yes to You. And my life experiences has inspired this coaching model. And I'll briefly share the story behind this coaching model. I know growing up as a child, I always thought all I had to do was to get a good job, or firstly, to get a good education, a great job, get married, have children, and then I'll have a fulfilling life. And so I set out to do exactly that. But then I remember when I ticked one of the boxes, I really felt elated, I felt excited, and I felt very proud of myself. But those positive feelings were short-lived. And so I thought to myself, it's probably because I've not achieved all the milestones I've set myself to. So I went ahead and I achieved all those milestones. I got a good job, I got a great job, I got married, and I had children. But I came to a sad realization that although I had achieved all that, there was something missing. And I was grateful for my life. I was grateful for all the blessings I had. I love my children to bits, but there was something missing. And that fulfillment I was looking for seemed to elude me. So I began to ask myself questions. What is the missing piece? And what came to me was that I hadn't said yes to myself. And so I went on this journey to say yes to myself. And what I learned from that journey is that it all starts with saying yes to ourselves. And when we say yes to ourselves, that's when life becomes more meaningful, more impactful, and more purposeful. So that is the story behind my coaching model. So in this presentation, I'll do a brief introduction about what Yes to You is all about. I'll also describe my coaching model and how it allows my clients to say yes to the 3 W's. That's the what, the who, and the work. And then I'll conclude by highlighting the benefits my clients will enjoy when they say yes to themselves. So Yes to You, what is it all about? It's about embodying your true essence. And when I think of the word true essence, babies are the most that they come closest to demonstrating what it is to embody your true essence. They show up in their magnificence. They show up in all their glory. They have no need to please others. And they operate from a place of being and not doing. They don't have the need to prove their worth because they already are. And when you observe babies, they have this natural sense of curiosity. They constantly want to learn, they want to explore, and they are willing to try again and again and again to achieve something they want. And so, example, when they are learning how to walk, they don't mind, they fall several times, but they are just okay with it because they believe falling several times, we will put it as failing, is part of the process for them to finally be able to walk. And so for me, when I look at children and babies, they embody what it is to be in your true essence. And then I believe we all show up on this earth embodying our true essence. That's how we show up. Because at the core, we are all divine and magnificent beings having an experience on earth. And so that's who we are. But then as we grow, society teaches us how to show up. Society teaches us what to do, how to live our lives, even what to want and what to like. And so gradually we begin to disconnect from this true essence. And for those who even dare to show their uniqueness, sometimes they are punished severely. And so we quickly learn that it is safe to toe the line, it is safe to conform, and it is generally safe to do as you are expected. And the more and more we live this way, and then gradually we are cut off from our true essence. But the joy of it is that our true essence is our blueprint. And so it's ever present. We can, at any point in time, we can decide to go back and connect with our true essence. And when we do that, that is when we begin to shed off the limiting beliefs we have and the old ways of thinking and doing that does not serve us. So saying yes to you, one of the key things is embodying your true essence. The other key thing is knowing exactly what you want. I believe that we all come to this earth with our unique gifts and talents and purpose. But once again, because we are being socialized by society, we disconnect from what we are supposed to do. But the good thing is that we can always go back and connect with our purpose and with what we are supposed to do. And it's very, very important for us to become crystal clear about what we want, because that is when we are able to do whatever it takes to be able to achieve our goals. And then the last thing about saying yes to you is being self-disciplined, consistent, and willing to put in the work so that we can achieve our dreams, goals, and aspirations. And the beautiful thing about this is that once you become crystal clear about what you want, you are aligned to your purpose, and you are also embodying your true essence, it becomes very easy to put in fact, you feel so motivated to wanting to put in the work to achieve your goals. So briefly, that is what it means to say yes to you. I believe as coaches, we find ourselves in a very unique and privileged position because our clients come to us at the point in time where they want to say yes to themselves. And I feel like it's an honor to be able to partner with them so that they can achieve their goals. And my coaching model, Yes to You, is made up of three main pillars. That is the 3 W's, the what, the who, and the work. So the first pillar is the what, which is becoming crystal clear about the goals my clients, they want to achieve. So in the what phase, I'll partner with them so that they can gain clarity about what they want to achieve with regards to the macro goal and the micro goals. So with the macro goal, you are looking at their long-term goal and the overall goal they want to achieve regarding the coaching engagement period. And then with the micro goals, you are looking at the goals they want to achieve for every particular session. And so Nietzsche put it beautifully. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. And so for my clients, the goal will be that when they become to their vision, then, and those visions and purpose hold a lot of meaning for them, then it becomes very easy for them to face their fears, move out of their comfort zone, and do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. So that's the first pillar of my coaching model. And then the second pillar of my coaching model is the who. That is connecting to your true essence. Connecting to your true essence allows us to go through the transformative process that is required to achieve our goals. Like I was saying, our true essence is our blueprint and is ever present. And so anytime we decide to go back and connect to our essence, in a way, we are going through a transformative process. And it's important because we need to go through that process to be able to achieve our goals. And so in the who phase, I'll partner with my clients so that they can go within and listen to themselves. So that, because we believe that every client, like I say, we are divine and magnificent beings. So we all have our unique answers. And sometimes the best way to unearth those answers is to go within and is to listen to ourselves. And in doing that, we come up with our answers. In the process, in the who phase as well, I'll partner with my clients so that they can honor their feelings and emotions and embrace the messages that it holds for them, because there are no emotions and feelings are just emotions and feelings. And so sometimes we are tempted to label some as positive or negative, but it doesn't matter whether it's positive or negative, they all have messages for us. So I'll partner with my clients so that they can unearth those messages that it holds for them. In the who phase 2, I'll partner with my clients so that they can hold space for themselves. And sometimes it's okay to be appreciative and accept where you currently are, because once you do that, that is when you will be able to move forward. We don't always have to have the need to perform. Sometimes just being is enough. And in this phase 2, we'll tackle help my clients to be able to question their limiting beliefs so that they can gain new awareness, because it is at that point where we get empowered and to be able to achieve our goals. This process will also include challenging their fears and operating outside their comfort zone, because this is what helps us to move forward to be able to achieve our goals. So this is the second pillar of my coaching model. Then the third pillar of my coaching model, which is the third W, is the work. And definitely to move from point A to point B, we definitely have to put in the work. We can't substitute it with anything else. And so in this phase, I will partner with my clients to be, even before that, once they have, they've really aligned themselves to what they want to achieve, they are constantly connecting themselves to their true essence. Then phase 3, which is the work, becomes, it doesn't feel like work. They feel motivated to do it because they've embodied what it takes to be able to achieve their goals. And so for this phase, I'll partner with the client so that they can consistently take action. They can also support and hold themselves accountable. They can also reflect on their progress and identify the gaps and areas where they need to make necessary changes. And also, it's very important that we celebrate our wins, whether small or huge, because then when we celebrate our wins, we are motivated to keep going, and it fuels us to want to keep going so that we can achieve our goals. And I feel my coaching model, the 3 W's, that's the what, the who, and the work, they beautifully work hand in hand to help the client to be able to achieve their goal. But more importantly, at the end of the day, when they go through the process, a beautiful and a fulfilled and a contented soul emerges. So lastly, I'll discuss the benefits my clients will enjoy when they say yes to themselves. Firstly, they will feel content, fulfilled, and happy with themselves, not only themselves, but with their lives. And because they are in that situation, they have no need to please other people. They have no need to judge other people. If anything, they just desire to give to other people. And once they feel so content and fulfilled, the next thing is they want to share what they have with others. So they desire to impact the lives of others. So basically, these are some of the benefits that my clients will enjoy when they say yes to themselves. So at this point, I've come to the end of my coaching model presentation. And I just want to say a big thank you for listening and for us connecting at this point in time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Margaret. And I'm curious, in your journey, what has meant for you to say yes to yourself?
Okay, I genuinely thought, like I said earlier, I genuinely thought that because when we begin our lives, we are told the things we have to do. So you go to school, you do this, you do that, you do, and hopefully everything will go well for you. But it didn't happen that way. There was something missing. And I genuinely wanted to feel fulfilled in myself. And I felt like, and it got to a point I had ticked all the boxes and still I wasn't fulfilled. So I remember it happened to me during COVID time, 2020. We were on lockdown and I just sat down and I just reflected on my life. And I felt like it's time to say yes to myself. And so that's how it started. I think I had gotten to the height of the frustration I was feeling with my life. So that prompted me to look for answers as to what does it really take to be able to live a fulfilling life.
Mm-hmm. Great. What I also meant is like how you are living your life right now, saying yes to yourself. What has changed for you?
Okay. So now for a very long time, I lived my life because based on societal expectations, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to go to work. I'm supposed to be a mom. I'm supposed to be a wife. But there's more to life than that. And the saying goes, the way your relationship with yourself determines your relationship with everything else. And so that one has to be taken care of. So now I told myself that everything I do, it's because I want to do it and it holds meaning for me. So during that introspection during the COVID time, I had to take some time off work to really ponder of what do I really want to do. And then one of the things that came to mind is coaching. And so that's how I even began my coaching certification program. The other thing I had to do was to connect with my true essence. And so face my fears, go out of my comfort zone, and embody my magnificence and the divine part of me. So currently, that is how I live my life. I've started a new business, and everything I do is because it's aligned to my purpose and what I want to do. And I'm constantly, and I feel like connecting to your true essence is a life journey. It's something we constantly have to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think when I read the title of your presentation, it really inspired me, saying yes to myself, right? I thought it was a powerful, a powerful title, a powerful phrase. So I congratulate you for choosing that powerful phrase. And I thought that the presentation had a lot of you there, like a lot of meaningful insights to share with the world. So thank you for sharing, Margaret. It was a really great coaching model presentation. And I wanted to ask to the audience today, how was for you this presentation? What would be, like, for example, as an example, what would be for you to say yes to yourself? And what do you think is your true essence?
Okay, that's cool. That's a cool question. I'll start. I think for me, it's quite different to Margaret. I think, and thanks, Margaret. I wanted to say thank you for sharing so personally. I found that very interesting, and how you were saying, yeah, you know what, doing something for yourself, and that's really great. That's awesome that you're doing that. So well done. I think for me, it's interesting. I feel like I'm very much on the opposite spectrum of this discussion. In terms of life journey, I feel like I'm more at the space where I do too much for myself and not enough for others, to be honest. I feel like I say yes to myself too much. Like, I feel like you've been very selfless in general in life. I think I'm on the opposite. I'm always, wanting more and more and more. So I think for me, it's actually a little bit on the opposite side. Is for me, it's more about, the reflection is how do I give back to others? Like, that's really what I want to do with coaching. Is more about less about, how do I create this opportunity for myself, but how do I give back and help create opportunities for other people. So I thought that was quite interesting for me. Like, I feel like I'm at the very opposite end of the spectrum than you are, but it still resonated, but just in a very different way. So I think for my true essence is very much that, is like becoming more selfless, doing more for others, and just facilitating growth for other people.
Okay, thank you.
Did I answer the question?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Great. Well, I don't know, Julia, if you have something to share, or we can.
Yes, I can share something. And before, I wanted to say that even to me, to say yes to myself, it did resonate a lot. So I also think that these words are really powerful, and I really appreciated even the personal experience of Margaret. So it's not a theoretical model. It's something that we can feel that she feels, and it does resonate to me. When she was saying about the blueprint, I was visualizing like the real blueprint of a house, but with different colors. So like, I don't know, pink my creativity, and orange my vivacity, and all, and green the nature, all these different colors that are qualities that I would like to bring more in my own life and in my work. So this is what has resonated with me.
Great. Well, thank you all for this beautiful presentation and sharing. After the presentation, I'm going to finalize the recording.
This is our Sunlight Academy. If you want to become a certified life coach and find out more about our accredited coaching education, be part of our global community and learn about our programs, you can visit our website, sunlight.academy, and get in touch with us. We are more than happy to meet you.